The brief but highly publicized romance between Matty Healy, frontman of the 1975, and pop superstar Taylor Swift in 2023 has resurfaced in the public eye, thanks to new insights from Healy's mother, Denise Welch. The relationship, which captivated fans and tabloids alike, was believed by Healy to be heading toward a serious commitment, even marriage. However, according to sources close to the family, it was Healy who ended up with a broken heart, not Swift, as the narrative around their split has often suggested. This revelation sheds new light on a chapter of Swift's dating history that continues to spark debate and speculation. The romance between Healy and Swift began in the spring of 2023, shortly before Swift started dating NFL star Travis Kelce. The two musicians, both known for their introspective songwriting and devoted fan bases, seemed like a natural match. Their relationship was a whirlwind, marked by public appearances, cryptic social media posts, and intense media scrutiny. For Healy, the connection was more than just a fleeting romance. He reportedly believed it was heading towards something permanent. His mother, Denise Welch, a well-known television personality, echoed this sentiment, hinting that she thought she might one day be Swift's mother-in-law. Welch's candid remarks on a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen brought the story back into the spotlight. When asked about Swift's album The Tortured Poets Department, which many fans believe contains songs inspired by her relationship with Healy, Welch didn't hold back. She expressed relief at not being Swift's mother-in-law, a comment that raised eyebrows and sparked headlines. According to a source, Welch's statement was rooted in her belief that Healy was the one who suffered heartbreak, not Swift. "It's a horrible thing to have the most famous person in the world saying that your son broke her heart when it was the other way around, and then you can't even defend yourself," the source explained. The narrative around Swift and Healy's breakup has been shaped largely by Swift's music, which often draws from her personal experiences. Fans have speculated that tracks from the Tortured Poets Department reference Healy, painting him as the one who ended the relationship. However, the source close to Healy's family insists that this portrayal is inaccurate. They claim that Healy was deeply invested in the relationship and devastated when it ended. Welch, as a protective mother, has found it challenging to remain silent on the matter, especially given the public perception shaped by Swift's music and fan theories. Welch's comments on Watch What Happens Live were not just a reaction to Swift's music but also a reflection of her loyalty to her son. "She's still Matty's mom at the end of the day," the source noted, emphasizing that Welch's outspokenness stems from a desire to defend her son's reputation. For years, Welch has remained relatively quiet about the romance, but the release of Swift's album and the subsequent speculation pushed her to speak out. Her remarks, while bold, were also a way of reclaiming her son's narrative in a story dominated by Swift's global fame. Swift, for her part, has moved on to a high-profile relationship with Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end. Sources close to Swift indicate that she harbors no ill will toward Welch or Healy. According to an insider, Swift has nothing but respect for Welch and believes the controversy surrounding their past relationship will fade quickly. This sentiment reflects Swift's approach to her personal life, which she has often addressed through her music rather than public statements. Her relationship with Kelce, which began shortly after her split from Healy, has been a focal point of media attention, with fans celebrating the couple's chemistry and public displays of affection. The Healy-Swift romance, though brief, was a significant moment in both artists' lives. For Healy, it was a relationship that held the promise of something lasting, only to end in heartbreak. For Swift, it was a chapter that inspired her songwriting, adding to the rich tapestry of her discography. The contrasting narratives, Swift's through her music and Healy's through his family's perspective, highlight the complexity of their connection and the challenges of navigating a relationship in the public eye. The 1975, under Healy's leadership, has continued to thrive, with critically acclaimed albums and sold-out tours. Healy's introspective lyrics and genre-defying music have earned him a dedicated following, much like Swift's. The parallels between their artistic approaches likely contributed to their initial attraction, as both are known for pouring their personal experiences into their work. However, the end of their relationship left Healy grappling with the fallout, both emotionally and publicly. Welch's comments have reignited interest in the Swift-Healy romance, prompting fans to revisit the timeline of their relationship and the songs that may have been inspired by it. Social media platforms have been abuzz with discussions, with some fans defending Swift's perspective and others sympathizing with Healy's side of the story. The debate underscores the power of Swift's music to shape public perception, as well as the difficulty of maintaining privacy in a high-profile relationship. As Swift continues her career, With new projects and a thriving relationship with Kelsey, Healy has focused on his music and personal growth. The source close to his family emphasized that Welch's remarks were not meant to attack Swift but to offer a counterpoint to the narrative that has dominated the conversation. For Healy, the experience was a painful but formative one, shaping his understanding of love, fame, and resilience. The story of Matty Healy and Taylor Swift is a reminder of the complexities of love in the spotlight. For every song that tells one side of the story, there is another perspective waiting to be heard. As both artists move forward, their brief romance remains a fascinating chapter in their respective journeys, one that continues to captivate fans and spark conversation.